we are back on the air with more Devil May Cry, which I need to bring back up, even though I've got the game open and ready to go. Oh, there we go. All right, there's the game. Now we just need to get I just need to check to see that the feed is working. Let's have a look. Alt tab, please. Yes, we have footage. We have footage. All right. Now just yep, mic is recording. Everything seems to be in order. All right.
We are so back.
Yes, we are. We are very much back. All right. You missed out a lot. You missed a lot last week.
Really? What happened?
Well, I beat the Black Knight. I killed the spider, whose name, by the way, is Phantom, and I got a new weapon. And let's see. Oh, I killed a giant thunderbird called Griffin. No, actually, I didn't kill him. I beat him. And I beat him with nothing except guns. Like, I was just solidly shooting at him the entire time, and I beat him.
Nice. I am going to have to go back and watch that Black Knight fight, because that was intense.
Yeah, yeah.
Every time you fought him, it looked like you were winning right until the second you didn't, and then...
Say what?
I guess every time you fought the Black Knight, it looked like you were winning right until the point you didn't.
Oh, yeah.
But then again, that's what action games are known for. They can kind of go sideways on you.
Hmm.
Bullets of an eye.
Oh, boy. Oh, great. They put in a maze. Okay, but light will show the way. Boy, I hate this guy. Just gotta follow that little light. And again, the Devil May Cry puzzles are not really that hard to figure out. Oh, great. Reaper. I hate these guys so damn much. Let's see if I can swap out weapons. How am I supposed to use... God, the grenade launcher might be the most useless weapon because I can't even... Can't even use it when equipped. Can't, I haven't figured it out. Alright, let's try. Whoa, man, Ifrit tears through these guys. If I can touch them.
Watching this and the Underworld series that we watch,
Yeah.
it makes me miss 2000's Edge. Not the wrestler, but I mean, like, what was Edge considered edgy and...
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Back when... Oh, man, back when bands like Korn and Slipknot were huge.
Although I guess 2000's Edge, the wrestler, was kind of cool too.
I mean, Edge was so great back then. Like, he was the first guy to win Money in the Bank, actually. And he had one of the best entrance themes ever.
I feel like heels are at their best when they have the Money in the Bank, because that's when they can just like rub. They have something other than a title to rub in people's faces.
True. Yeah. Oh, if you want to talk about, if you really want to talk about Edge, and by which I mean edgy, not Edge the wrestler, Edge actually started out in the Brood with Christian and Gangrel, which their whole thing was that they were oh crap! Their whole thing was that they were a tag team of vampires.
Really?
Yeah.
I know on Razorfist streams he's mentioned Gangrel was his favorite, and he talked about meeting the Brood at one point.
Yeah, the Brood. Yeah, in fact, actually, they actually had WWF actually gave White Wolf a credit for the use of the Gangrel name, because that's one of the vampire clans in Vampire the Masquerade.
That's where I remember that name from. Okay.
Yeah. Weird thing is, Gangrel the wrestler doesn't act like a Gangrel in Vampire.
What's funny is, like, as things continued, it very much was, the whole faction play thing was really big in wrestling, so it definitely, like, could have done a VTM thing if they wanted to.
Yeah. Oh, man, what really could have been was like after McMahon bought out WCW, and they actually had a whole invasion storyline from all the ex-WCW guys and some of the guys from ECW, because Vince also bought them too. And it was so botched up. Like, this could have been, like, this, by all rights, should have been, like, a dream storyline for wrestling fans.
Hey, what's up?
I heard it was a mixed bag.
It was. Oh, Forrester, did you pop in?
Yeah, literally just now. What's up?
I'm playing a video game.
Cool. I just watched the Marmaduke video about Has-Been Hotel you sent last night.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Cross-street hole, yeah.
Oh, yeah, and we're all live, too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Don't think I said anything bad.
No, just. Oh, yeah. No, just want to make sure you know that. That's all.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, just want to make sure you know that.
Actually, I was about to ask if you were going to be doing a stream, but you are.
Yep. Yep. Mm. But yeah, like the. Whoa, shit. Ah, there we go. I absolutely feel justified in hating spiders. Huh, that wasn't too long.
We've got these spiders in Maryland that are like, they're called dock spiders, and they live around water, and they can have a 2 to 3 inch leg span. They are massive. They originally came from England. They're harmless spiders. They're just big. It's like, right, they give the crabs a run for their money.
I don't know what kind of spiders we typically have in houses, but they're usually...
Texas has tarantulas, don't they?
If they do, I haven't seen one. Then again, we have armadillos, and I've only ever seen roadkill. I've never seen one actually walking about as the roadkill.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're
then
kind of
it's a lot less common because they probably all got ran over.
Yeah, but they look cute. They're not like...
They're adorable. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I don't know if I'd want to live like where they have the scorpions.
No. No, I live in the Blackland Prairie. It's very lush. When there's not a drought.
Virginia is really good for its lack of... I mean, we've got like copperhead snakes, but they're not super deadly. Virginia, Maryland area is pretty decent, as long as you don't get ticks. But like nothing that like kills you the same day.
Yeah.
I think right now off the top of my head, the most dangerous thing in Washington is a cougar.
Is it what?
Cougars.
Oh, okay. The audio blooped out. I heard the most dangerous thing is a career.
I said cougar. No, that's a cougar. Although there's probably more that's just not coming to mind.
Cougars.
They're very stealthy.
Wolves are very dangerous.
They are very stealthy for being big. Those things can creep up on you, and you won't know that, and you won't even know you're being stalked by one till it's too late.
Well, I mean, for cougars, they kind of rely on that. Because if you're big enough and it doesn't sneak up on you when it tries to fight you, it's not winning that fight.
I suppose. That's like... Yeah. And we've also got like, we also got like wolves down in the southwest of Washington, but you know, they're more scared of you than you are of them.
Same with coyotes.
That wasn't what I was trying to do. Ah. There we come on,
Well,
die you. There we go, he's dead. Yeah. But yeah, I'd get back to what you said about how much you missed 2000's Edge. I mean, this is basically what Devil May Cry was built on. Just everything Hideki Kamiya thought was cool. Demons, swords, guns, trench coats. Oh, it's gothic architecture, heavy metal. Yep. And it is such a great game. It's also actually pretty short. I found out that you can actually beat Devil May Cry in about 6 hours.
Really? Well, yeah, I think Bayonetta, I remember, wasn't very long. I got partway through Bayonetta 2. I need to finish it at some point. What gives those games their long playtime is
Just how hard they
get
are.
good at it and get like all if you want to get like all S rank and stuff.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the challenge. Yeah, it's because of just how relentless and aggressive the combat is. Like, enemies will swarm you; they will not give you an opening. But even it's kind of on you to stay ahead of them. Oh, come on! That is not what I want you to do. Yeah. I cannot jump up there, so I gotta go back. Gonna need to change up things a little bit. Let's see. Swap out weapons. This should probably give... This should even the odds a little. But yeah, getting the S ranks and everything, making everything super stylish. Ah, crap! I'm dead again. That is where the challenge is. But like once you sort of get over that learning curve, like you can basically blitz through this game in like hours. Why would you put all those red orbs up there if you don't want me to get them?
Troll you.
Like
There are games that'll do that. That they'll like make stuff to kind of bait you into.
just like Kamiya when he's using Twitter. Although it's not all a troll with him. There we go. What is this? Oh, Devil Star. I don't think it's really useful at this point in time. Let's see. Let's see, where else do we... Still want to get those... Ow! That was not supposed to happen. Yeah, let's get those last few orbs. Oh, I missed. You know, let's just continue onward. Actually, I want to check the chat before I go any further. No. Ah, there we are. Nothing really. Alright. Alrighty. There's a cup on the base protected by a powerful light. Prove yourself worthy with the sign. Should I use the sign of chastity? Yes. Use the sign of chastity. Chalice, the cup which held the blood of the divine dead. Oh boy. Oh, he's back.
Ooh. Oh, the... Whoa, lightning! What?
What? What?
I thought you said you beat him.
I did. I said I beat him. I didn't say I killed him.
Oh.
I had to fight the spider twice before I actually killed him. Oh, I am not doing a whole lot of damage with Ifrit. Yeah, let's see if this does anything. Holy crap! That took out almost... Got him! Well, what's happening?
That was a nice dodge. Ah!
I did not expect the Holy War to work as well as it did. That was amazing. Holy crap. All right. Now, how do we get out of here? Okay, probably. Okay, that's probably not it. So, let's go. I wonder. I've already got the chalice. Time to move on. Yeah, but to where? Well, let's see the door. Can't go back this way. If I try interacting with this door, will it open? Words are inscribed. The chalice shall open the gate to the dark path. Okay. I have the chalice. Now what am I supposed to do with it? Let's see. Oh, I see. I think I see where. Okay, no. Gold statue of a knight that looks like something was placed here. Should I use the chalice?
Cool if
Yes.
They remastered this game.
Say what?
I said it'd be cool if they remastered this game.
Well, this is remastered. Well, it's the HD collect. Actually, no, it's the HD, but yeah. Let's see. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, remaster would be cool. Oh, he's called Nilo Angelo. How much you want to bet that's like a... that's an Englishy way of saying Nero Angelo.
I mean, probably.
Yeah. Alright, so let's go to the next, let's go to the next one. Ghost ship. Pirate. I gotta do a pirate level.
Yar.
I always want to keep a couple of these in my back pocket. Underwater controls. Oh boy, this is going to be fun. So I'm about to find out that the reason why I couldn't use the grenade launcher was because I had to be underwater to use it. Because if so, that's bullshit. Oh, and it's first person. Gotta equip the grenade launcher. You kidding me? Oh. Nice. At least now I know how to use the damn thing. It fires slow, but man, it looks cool. Doesn't look like it does a whole lot of damage, though. Oh, there we go. Alright, so it hits really hard, but it fires really slow. Is that a harpoon gun? Oh, it's a needle gun. The weapon that can be the only weapon that can be used underwater.
I don't think a dry sand needle gun can be used underwater.
Well, that's what the description says. Yeah, see?
Oh, that.
Huh. Well, at least there's no having to hold my... no having to come up for air or anything. It's actually kind of impressive that the mechanics of this are as polished as they are. Because usually when like games like throw in a different sort of play style in the middle of the game, it's kind of like the least polished part of it. Or right there. Okay, maybe not usually, but it can be like trying to think. What was it? Kind of. I think one good. I think maybe trying to think of like an example. Just something. Well, you know what I'm talking about. Like when it's doing like one style of gameplay really well, and then it throws in a new one that's not. It's kind of just to kind of like shake things up, but it's not as polished. Oh, I think I got... Oh, crap. Come on. I hate that. This is stupid. Like, I think, like, one example might be, like, I was about to say the skateboarding in, like, Spyro 3, but actually that is pretty good. So yeah, you know what I know I'm babbling, but do you know what I'm talking about, Alabaster?
What you're talking about? I've seen it before. I struggle to come up with a specific example as well. But I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
You know, I want to say the first-person shooting areas in Banjo-Tooie, but actually those were kind of well done as well. I mean, it was rare. They had done GoldenEye, so that...
Yeah.
They'd be...
You've got it. Forrester, you've got to have an idea.
An idea about what?
Like when a game's doing something... Like when a game is doing a mechanic really well and doing a specific sort of gameplay style really well, and then like in the middle of it they throw a new style in just to sort of liven things up, but it's not as good. And it's the part everybody likes.
Assassin's Creed Unity.
Okay, what was it specifically?
They just changed the combat style, the buttons.
No. I mean, like
they're. Oh, sorry.
I'm talking more like what if they introduced like a whole new gameplay mechanic in the middle of Assassin's Creed Unity?
Oh, in the middle of the game? No, I've never seen that happen once. I thought you meant in a series, like how Origins had like this RPG style.
Yeah, no, not. Yeah, I'm talking more like they'll just do a new they'll do like a new gameplay style in the middle of the game. It won't be the whole, and it might like be only for a single level. Well, but it's kind of the part most people don't really like just because it doesn't play as well.
Okay, Vice City Stories, there's this warehouse thing where you got to get the alcohol out before the fire burns the place down. And for some reason, usually the camera follows the vehicle. When Vic Vance is driving around in this forklift, you're like top down kind of watching from a distance. And so, like, if the forklift is turning right, but the angle you're at, it looks like left from your angle, you have to account for that while the warehouse is burning.
Hmm.
It's one of the first levels in the game, and it's so bad it stopped a lot of people, especially on the PSP, which does not have the rotating overhead camera. And it was just an awful, awful single level.
Yeah, so it's the part people like the least.
Yeah, the original Vice City had that helicopter where you got to fly the toy helicopter in to like put explosives or something to like tear up a building that was in construction. Yeah, it was explosives. And for some reason it had worse flying mechanics than the rest of the game, and GTA has always had horrible flight mechanics anyway.
Kind of reminds me like when Saints Row 2, who they when they get when they put in helicopter flight, and it controlled so badly. Protect the ship, and you shall be given the fire of Saint Elmo.
Yeah, GTA 5's wasn't good either. That's why Trevor's power is enhanced flight ability. It's kind of just to justify, like, so that Trevor has something to be unique for. Because the way it ends up working is it's still hard as heck to fly the stuff anyway, but pretty much only as Trevor is it workable.
I can feel
That's
it.
in single player. I've never done GTA 5 online, so. I would assume they fixed some of those crap mechanics, but
You would think. The fact that they said you'd be given the fire of Saint Elmo, and it's just like a... Oh man, now my brain's thinking of that one pop song from the 80s.
yep, Mister, gonna be a man in motion. All it needs a pair of wheels. It was actually about an athlete who was in a wheelchair that was he couldn't run anymore, so he was doing wheelchair like
Olympics.
break his record or something.
Wheels-
Yeah, and he went on like a tour of motivational speaking. It was called the Man in Motion tour, and that's what that was. Because like Saint Elmo is, I think, the patron saint of lost causes, and that's what it meant. Going to be a man in motion. All he needs a pair of wheels.
That was
It
a
has nothing to do.
I always thought he was the patron saint of sailors.
Maybe he is. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
Well,
Baptist,
it could be
I don't
both. It
know.
could be both. It's not unusual for like saints to be patron saints for multiple things.
Yeah. Well, anyways, that it had nothing to do with the Joel Schumacher movie that it's attached to, but
He just used it
it
anyway.
had that. Yeah, because it had the word in there. It's like, okay, this song says Saint Elmo's Fire. It's the theme of the movie now.
Hey, Albaster, can you look
It's
it up?
funny because it's
Hey, Albaster, can you look up if Elmo's the saint of lost causes and sailors? I'm curious.
yeah, me too. Well, that's why I prefaced it with I think.
No, I think you're right, but it's like it might actually be because I've seen he and saints be like
Erasmus-
patrons for like multiple different things. Like I think
Erasmus of Formia, also known as Saint Elmo, died in 303, was a Christian saint and martyr. He is venerated as the patron saint of sailors and abdominal pain.
abdominal pain.
Yeah.
What about lost? Is he also the patron saint of lost causes?
But then there's
No,
also...
that's Saint Jude Thaddeus. There is one, but it's not him. So I don't know why the song said Saint Elmo's Fire. I just googled that. I'm sorry.
Well, I don't think any of us are
Thomas Elmo, who died in 1246. He was also known as Saint Elmo.
To be fair, I don't think any of us are Catholics, so how would we know that?
Also
Yeah.
patron saint of sailors.
Say what? Say what else?
There's also a dude named Saint Elmo Brady. He wasn't like an actual saint. That was just his name.
Oh.
But yeah, there's like two Saint Elmos, and they're both the patron saint of sailors.
Oh. Griffin's back.
I'm not sure if those saints are part of modern Catholicism or not, or how much of that is just medieval lore.
If they're
I'm not gonna make
if they're canonized, I think they are.
right, but I'm looking on here and it's saying like which saints help find lost objects, and I'm like, I've never heard that in my lifetime. I've only heard of intercessory prayer, not finding your keys. I think some of that stuff has actually been dropped by the church, but I could be wrong. Don't want to speak for them because I do respect the Catholic Church. I'm just not in
Yeah.
the church. But
Oh jeez, this is oh man, this is gonna be one of the hardest boss fights because I gotta fight him on a moving ship while he can fly all over the place. On top of that, I keep getting carried away. Okay, this is bullshit. This is bullshit.
That's fucking bullshit, man.
Oh, I knew I was gonna get killed anyway, because I didn't... How the hell am I supposed to fight him? At least the first time I was stuck to the ground, so I could just keep shooting at him.
I'm gonna refresh the chat. It's just not updating.
Yeah, go ahead.
I hate that after a while, it defaults back to top chat rather than live chat. I mean, it doesn't really make a difference for our streams, but like a lot of other people's streams where there's like constant scrolling, there's a lot you miss out on.
Ooh, I actually got him that time.
I know you're fighting the Griffin and it's spelled just the way it's spelled. It makes me think like every time it hits you, it's like. Oh, man, this is worse than that time I was trying to fight Dante from Devil May Cry.
Oh my god, I should have seen that coming. Ah, damn it! Hey,
say featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry series in that voice.
Featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry series.
I realized the whole world wasn't the internet when the big Chungus prank videos were going around in like 2018. So I called GameStop and asked them for Big Chungus on the PS3, and they didn't even know the joke. And it was just awkward, but I had a real reason to be calling GameStop anyway, so I just let it go. But I was like, okay, yeah, the whole world's not the internet, and I never did anything cringe like that again.
Yep.
Why do the Japanese I mean, this is like the third game, Japanese game I've seen where like there's a ghost ship that goes down a tunnel. Wonder if it's
What do
like,
you mean third? What do you mean it's the
uh,
third?
there was a similar thing in Ocarina of Time.
In a
Huh.
tunnel?
Yeah, that goes down a tunnel river thing.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
I wonder if it
Okay.
has something to do with like mythology around death or something. And then the third game, I don't know, but I seem to remember it happening somewhere else as well.
Hmm. Don't
Now
know.
I wish I had the holy water. Oh, this is something you probably would have only caught if you were here last week, but I said that Ruben Langdon not getting a casting call for the Netflix show made him quit voice acting altogether. I actually found an interview he did on a podcast, and he did not seem to hint at anything of the kind as far as I could tell. Yeah, I want to start it. Yeah, so like, basically, if there's a Devil May Cry 6, unless we hear differently, I think it's safe to assume Ruben will still be playing Dante, which is good, good in my opinion, because as far as I'm concerned, he is that character.
Yeah, that's one of the things that kind of pisses me off about the way voice actors are treated in films, because I mean, you look at films that have heavy marketing and they don't necessarily there's like doesn't seem to be any correlation between a famous person's name being in a movie and the actual sales of the movie, as much as people try to insist there are.
Hint, hint, Chris Pratt as in Super Mario Brothers.
Like, that was always going to be a hit film just because it's Mario. Chris Pratt has nothing to do with it. King of Kings, which did make a lot of money compared to its budget at the box office, but it didn't blow people's minds, and that had a lot of really big names in it.
Really good actors in it too.
Yeah. There was that superhero pet movie that didn't do very well. That had a lot of big names like The Rock and everything.
And Keanu Reeves.
That was interesting in King of Kings just because Pierce Brosnan was Pontius Pilate, and he's like one of my favorite James Bonds. Just movies don't get
it actually did do very well. Never mind, I'm talking out of my ass. 270 million worldwide on a 90 million budget.
Oh, nice. Although I notice movies don't get enough promotion now. Like, I found out that Pierce Brosnan and Jackie Chan made a movie together in 2017 where Chan's character's daughter gets killed, and he thinks that Pierce Brosnan, who's an ex-IRA guy, knows who the bomber was, and so he's like vigilante going off on him to find the bomber. And it's like I've only seen the trailer, but I'm like, how the hell did I not know that Jackie Chan and Pierce Brosnan made a movie together in the last decade? Like, stuff is not being advertised like it used to be.
Sounds like it was a movie that went to like a Redbox or something.
It is, but we should still know about it. Like, I don't know. If stuff was getting adequately promoted, like I don't see commercials for movies that much anymore.
Well, nobody watches
Like,
TV anymore.
That's true. Like when I was a kid, even the R-rated movies got TV commercials. I remember Sean Connery saying, "Welcome to the Rock," in the TV spots before I even knew what the movie was.
Mhm.
Another James Bond reference. Like 80% of conversations with me become James Bond conversations. Fair warning. Like I swear, if we ever did a stream of Bond, I would lead it. Like that would be for me what the Godzilla stream was. Well, I was in the Godzilla stream too, but
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. But
it just
yeah.
wouldn't fit the Mythoverse stream. But if we ever have anything related to spy content in the Mythoverse, I'm going to do a James Bond retrospective stream.
Yep. Well, right now it's... Yeah. But yeah, like I'm kind of happy to know I was wrong about Ruben quitting voice acting because he's just too good of a guy for that industry to lose. Even if he's a weirdo who believes in UFOs. I'm not even making this up. Like he has even admitted to this. He actually believes in UFOs.
And that's not unusual. Especially considering the government, like, confirmed it. Like, yeah.
No, I mean, like, he believes in... No, I mean, like, he believes in, like, all the stuff out of the X-Files, essentially.
Yeah.
Like, he buys into that.
Not very
I was
unusual.
sympathetic to UFOs until the government admitted it. Then I'm like, nope. If they're claiming it's true, this is some kind of distraction.
Oh, it was a distraction, don't get me wrong. Like...
I mean, sometimes you can just tell when the news, like when they've been holding something, like, we found an old letter where Obama admits to gay thoughts. Okay, he's been out of office for like so many years, I can tell a distraction card when I see one. That's real news. I'm not like exaggerating, but
in wrestling, that's called kayfabe.
Yeah. Well, no, it was a real thing, but it's like, I mean, first of all, it's like 2023. No one cares about gay stuff in 2023 anyway, and Obama's out of office. It's like, wow, guys, you should have played that media card like 10 years ago. Use it for the drones, like when the drones were happening. Ignore the drones. Look, he's gay.
But yeah, like I said, even though Ruben's got some kooky beliefs, like I really like the guy as a voice actor, and I'm just glad that as far as I can tell, he is still in the business. Like, I think it'd be a much worse place with him gone.
I mean, if I let kooky beliefs get in the way, I don't think I'd watch a single Hollywood movie ever again. So, like, they've got to be, like, literal criminals like Harvey Weinstein.
Or Roman Polanski.
Yeah. My animosity to Weinstein isn't just what he did, but he screwed over so many other, like, major, like, filmmakers. Like, he almost got Studio Ghibli banned, but Disney had made a new contract with them. And, big filmmakers like John Woo from Hong Kong, their films aren't streaming in America because of the Weinstein distribution. Kevin Smith's Dogma is not on any DVD or streaming right now because Weinstein still owes the rights, and it's all tied up in his name. It's like,
Dogma should still be able to be watched.
It's still able to be watched. I just get really pissed. It's bad. What he did's bad enough, but when they pull other people down with them, I hate them even more. Because I actually like Dogma. Yes, it's got bad words, but it's actually theologically, I actually like that movie.
What's really disappointing about the Polanski situation is how many people to this day in Hollywood are like, he did nothing wrong, he should be able to come home.
Or like are taking his side as like some kind of stand for a larger issue, like with what was his name? John Milius. Like Like John Milius defends Polanski because he thinks it's because he thinks it's fighting against censorship or some crap. He's got a really bad case to take it. He's got he's just got a really bad reason to take Polanski's side, is what I'm saying. Yeah.
I mean, I believe in free speech, but I feel like
I also
free
believe
speech.
in not fucking 14-year-old girls.
Exactly. I was going to say there's a problem of free speech and states' rights almost never get invoked for good reasons. It's like when people know their position is indefensible, they default to, okay, but it's not about the slavery. I mean, it's like, well, it's states' right. You still own slaves. I'm from Virginia, so my mind goes there. And I feel like that it's like it's free speech. You only default to free speech when you know you can't defend what the hell you're saying. It's just drawings, bruh, energy. Drawings of what?
Oh god, I hate this guy. This is so bullshit.
You were fighting everything but pirates on this fucking pirate ship.
Yep. Well, it did say it was a ghost ship, not a pirate ship. And also this game is about killing demons, so yeah. Just wish I wasn't fighting a demon with such bullshit hacks.
No longer work. Does the Mytho merch site no longer work?
Say what?
Mytho merch.
Oh yeah, Matt and I actually closed that because oh crap, oh crap, I'm dead. No. Oh wait, I'm not dead yet, but I will. But I probably am going to be. But yeah, Matt and I closed down the merch shop a while back just because just because of the overhead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And yes, I'm dead. Christ! Yeah, thanks for telling me that. Oh, about an hour. Let's try this again. Alright, so... Yeah, no shit, I don't have enough red orbs. And I can only have one of these at a time. But at least I can come back. Okay, I gotta remember to come back before starting the ship up. I'm a little curious, like, where they're gonna go with Devil May Cry if there is a sixth game, because I mean, I haven't gotten around to playing 5 yet, but I have seen how it ends through cutscenes. Oh, sweet. Yeah, I can go back now. Alright. Alright, alright. Now to get back into the water. There we are.
This is kind of ridiculous. Like, you'll leave the room for 5 seconds and the enemies respawn.
Yeah, it's some of that old school game design. Well, I am underwater, so I'm pretty sure I can use it now. Hehe, you are dead. It's not really anything to explore in here. Yeah. You can clear a room out, but you leave it and come back, and they'll just be right back. On the one hand, though, very useful if you want to farm red orbs. So, you know, it's a bit of a trade-off and all that crap. Yep. All right.
What are you trying to look for?
I forgot you're behind me a little bit. Am I still underwater?
No. You went to the top of the ship.
Oh. Red orbs. It's just red orbs. So many red orbs.
Oh, do you need them to unlock that door?
No. Whoa. Just need them for currency, mostly. And the loot goblin in me sort of has to collect things. It's like shiny things. Shiny. I need the shinies. Do. Whoa. Platforming in a game that was not made for platforming. Although, at least I suppose it could be worse, though. It's been rusted by the seawater, meaning it's useless. Skull inside this cannon barrel. Huh. No, I did not think to actually look around. Rusted by seawater. Something hard must have impacted it. What the? Say what? Slightly bent. Okay. Rusted by seawater. I feel like there was something I missed when I did the last few times I came through here. Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. Alright. Last red orb, okay. And I've got a vital star and a bit of holy water. I should be able to get it this time. Come on, you bastard. I'm gonna get you. Got him! That's good. Alright. Alright, Griffin. Let's use it. Oh, yes! Yes! I've got him.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Am I cheesing it? Yes, I am. But I don't give a shit. This guy is so... Fighting this guy is such bullshit. I am taking the easy way out to kill him.
What is happening, though? Is it a glitch?
Nope, that's what holy water does. Oh man, that feels so good. Oh god. Fight Griffin a second time, prevail. And the achievement is called Cold Turkey. Oh man. Oh, I love it when I do that. I just love it when I pull that off. It is always so satisfying.
Oh, Dylan's here.
Hello, howdy.
Hey, what's up?
What are we doing?
If you were on YouTube, you'd know.
Oh crap! Right. I didn't realize what channel this was. Hello, everybody.
Yeah.
I will go quiet now.
You don't have to go quiet. You don't have to be quiet.
It is a cooking game, Devil Make Rye.
Man, I played every single one.
Okay,
No, it's better if you don't go quiet. Talk some trash. Tell us who you really hate. Let's get those super chats going.
and the ship is flooding now.
Oh.
I hate Ethan Van Sciver. Please give me money. Ethan Van Sciver. Let's get this drama rolling, guys. Heather Antos. Collect the money.
Does anyone even...
I don't know. My references are old. I dropped that shit in like 2019, 2018. Like, I legitimately am proud I do not know the current drama. Like, even my jokes are old about it.
there we go.
I encourage everybody. Like, you can literally just delete YouTubers out of existence by not watching them. It's that easy. Except this stream. Watch us.
Or your favorite YouTubers was one simple trick.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright. Hold on, let me switch to my PlayStation chat so I can actually watch on YouTube.
Oh, I do know some current people. Everything's woke.
Ah, crap!
It's all woke.
This guy's relentless. Oh, there's more of him.
Okay, let's see.
I need to get some space if I want to have a shot. There we go. That's one. That's two.
Okie dokie. And let me switch to you. Surprised I haven't really made it for like any Devil May Cry stuff because I'm actually a fan. And it's a really hard time being a fan right now, by the way.
Yeah.
Fan of what?
That it's really hard.
Because of the Netflix show.
Is it
Yeah.
really? Because it seems
People-
like it
people
seems like
for-
the Netflix show's been critically panned by pretty much everybody.
Oh no! You had people coming out of the woodworks, like
I'm all,
telling longtime fans they have no idea what to talk about. Saying,
I'm
"Oh,
skeptical.
Devil May Cry has always."
I am.
Devil May Cry has always. I've seen it for myself. Trust
Let
me.
me put it this way.
Die
Let me put it
hard
this
fan.
way. I don't doubt that you've seen the posts. What I doubt is that the people saying them are sincere.
Oh no, they're a bunch of liars, of course. They know they're talking out of their ass, but it's important that they win, that their side wins. So they're willing to say whatever they need to.
And also, I'm not
Like,
ruling out
Devil
that they're
May-
just. And I'm also not ruling out that they're like stuff like bots or whatever.
Okay, this Netflix Devil May Cry, I swear to God, every time they want to do a take on Devil May Cry, they always end some sort of politics shit. They did in the reboot. Like, oh look, it's a parody of Fox News, and it's like, you shoot.
And somehow that was still better than what we got with the Netflix show.
Oh my God, just like I honestly miss days. Like I miss when Devil May Cry was on hiatus because it's like everyone has this misconception that it's haha goofy funny pizza man. It's like no, he is way more. Dante is way more than that. Like, oh my God. Like it's like people come in and they only see like one thing and they act like the whole thing is. It's like, oh my God, sorry to bring it down. It's just I'm passionate about Devil May Cry. If you can't tell. Okay, let's see. We're live.
Treasure. Oh, for crying out loud. You couldn't at least let me take some red orbs from it? That's lame. Alright. Let's see. Go to the servers and head for the Coliseum. That should be fun. Yeah. I do see what you mean, though, by maybe giving this game a remaster, Mr. Alabaster, because I mean, I still kind of like the crunchy PS2 look of it, but would be nice to see what it could look like if it was scaled up to 5. But I think that would require just completely remaking the game from the ground up.
I mean, my ideal remaster doesn't typically get made. Because my ideal remaster is things look... They have the exact same design, just improved polygon count and improved texture. But usually...
Like Spyro Reignited.
Usually, if you look at something, designs will be slightly different. Like, maybe at a glance they look the same, but they've actually, like, changed how something looks, essentially. And I don't like that.
I was burned by the GTA, the Vice City San Andreas Definitive Edition. Like... And for some reason, it gives me motion sickness. Like when you put a PS2 game into Unreal 4, I don't know why it makes me sick, but it does. Like dizzying. There's like somehow my brain rejects it. It knows this is wrong. Like it's not just the frame rate. It's like the janky, uneven way characters move and stuff like that. They move around too fast for like a detailed world like that. It's just off.
There's something uncanny.
Yeah, I thought when they announced it, I was really excited because I thought they were like rebuilding the game in Unreal 4 the way I've seen fan projects do, and that would be awesome. I would like pay full price. Like I would pay the full $60 to have San Andreas rebuilt entirely in the GTA 5 style. Shut up and take my money, but that's not what they made.
Yeah, you want to see...
But they made all the...
Yeah, if you want to see a remaster that's done like that, actually
Mafia.
I think that actually does it really well. Like compare the original Spyro trilogy to Reignited. That's how it should be done, because it's the same.
I think Mafia. I think Mafia's is good. If it's not, I've only played the newer one, so.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Actually, I've heard people say that the Mafia remake was actually better than the original in some way. Ways.
That's what I was hoping for, because like I actually think San Andreas is way better than GTA 5, and it's like a lot of people just won't even touch a PS2 game, even though it was like the highest selling of all PS2 games. And it's like, so I thought the definitive edition was once and for all gonna like show new kids why there was more to it than just follow the train, CJ, and the memes. And it was janky and crashy and bad. I don't know. I tried so hard to like the definitive edition, and I couldn't.
Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated is also good.
Oh yeah, yes, that was like my favorite game of all time. Like growing up.
I never got into SpongeBob. I guess because I was 12 when it started. SpongeBob is one of those things like Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh, where I thought it was for kids, and then later I found out everyone likes it, but I was way late to the party.
It's that kind of cartoon where you had to catch it at the right age to sort of be a fan.
Well, I can tell the humor is like a little edgier. I mean, like the place is called Bikini Bottom. Like, I can see it's not like I get the comedy level. I just didn't know any of that for years because it was on cable anyway. So it's like I'm in high school. Why do I want to see or middle school? Why do I want to see a talking sponge?
Yeah.
Remember a guy at church that would like sing the theme song and loved it. And I was thinking to myself, I was like, dude, you were in the Marine Corps. But now I understand SpongeBob is an all ages, like adults love SpongeBob.
Oh man, Ernest Borgnine actually told a story about where he went to like a... Oh fuck, what was it? I think he went to like a USO thing or something. It was something with the military. None of the guys there knew him from his older film roles, but so then he asked, "How many of you know SpongeBob?" And the crowd goes wild. Because now it's like, oh, it's Mermaid Man.
Wow. Not McHale's Navy. That's...
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's what he was... Oh, yeah, that's... like, yeah, they didn't know him from McHale's Navy, but they knew him from SpongeBob.
Yeah, but he had serious movies, too. His character killed Frank Sinatra's character in From Here to Eternity. Spoilers, I know. And that's where Frank Sinatra won his first Oscar of Best Supporting Actor, which is funny because his agent didn't even want him to take the role and thought that because the character dies in the novel, and his agent was like, you can't die in a movie. Like Elvis died in one movie and his agent never let him do it again. But I've always found a lesson in Sinatra's career in that he was not afraid to take roles that made him on-screen vulnerable. A drug addict, a brainwashed spy, getting killed by Ernest Borgnine, and very seldom do music stars achieve like Oscar actor caliber.
Yeah.
But that's the secret, and it works that way as a writer or an artist too. Like
Except when he had to... I think about the only thing he didn't really enjoy was having to work opposite Marlon Brando.
That's understandable. But this is the other thing I do is old Hollywood. Like if I'm not talking about James Bond, I'm talking about ancient movies. Like
Crap.
Honestly, I should have a channel just to talk about that stuff. My cat is named Sinatra. I'm a big fan. Sinatra and Sammy are my two cats.
Yeah. Yeah, like
Sorry.
Fuck. How far did I fall back? Oh, that's how far. Yeah.
What is the weirdest?
My grandma was a fan of Sinatra. She was a very, very tough woman. And she used to say somewhat sardonically that the only time she ever cried was when Frank Sinatra died. I don't think she literally cried about that. I didn't see it, but that's how much she liked Frank Sinatra.
What is the weirdest name you have ever given your animal?
Animals. Well, I named a gray cat Beeswax.
We had a cat named Snickle. We had a cat named Snickle Fritz.
What happens with our cats is we usually give them we usually give them like normal names, and then they evolve into ridiculous names. And then they never get called the real... Well, case in point, the one called Sinatra. Half the time he just gets called Snotty Potty. And the two of them together, I call them both Johnson, as that's their name, because when we got Sinatra, the PetSmart people called him Skippy John Jones, which comes from some children's book. And because internet poisoning, I pronounced it Skibbity John. And then somehow Skibbity John became Skibbity Johnson. And then they both became Johnson. And then somehow I started calling the other cat Jackson, like Samuel L. Jackson, and they became Johnson and Jackson, and I don't know.
I'll be honest, the moment you said Skibbity, I zoned out.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I just
stopped
listening.
Well, because the John is a toilet, and he is Skippy John, Skippity John, I don't know. It's like as soon as I say it, your brain turns off.
It's like magic. It's like hypnotism.
Well, no, you can get away with that. You can get away with stuff because like all you gotta do is like Skibbity, I slept with your wife. And they don't even know you said it. And you can be like, dude, go check the stream. I admitted that years ago. Dude, I told you. I warned you. And you didn't know because I said Skibbity first.
I'll be right back.
It's like crossing your fingers behind your back. I gotta use that.
Yeah.
Brett, what kind of animal names you come up with?
I don't know. I mean, like when I was little, we had a dog named Mishka, I think. Another German Shepherd named Dakota. Had another dog named Kiefer.
After Kiefer Sutherland?
I don't know. I was like 8 years old. I didn't know who
Food?
I would not have known who Kiefer Sutherland was back then.
Isn't there a food?
24, so.
Isn't there a food called kefir? It's like a dairy thing.
Honestly, knowing my parents, they probably just came up with it. They probably chose it just because they liked how it sounded. Like, my mom picked my name out of a baby book at random because she thought it sounded unique. Let's see. Another 2 more dogs. Actually, about 4 more dogs when I was in Michigan. There was Griffin, Cody, Muggsy, Cody, and Oliver. Though we usually called them Ollie. Where the hell did these guys come from? They were not here this first time. Yeah. We had an Australian Shepherd named Oliver. We usually called him Ollie, though. My stepsister really loved him. And first cat was a Tortie Himalayan named Mona. And then you get to Leo, and I didn't even pick his name. So, my pets always end up with, I guess, pretty mundane names.
We had a cat named George.
You had a...
He was
Yeah.
I put this. He was retarded, like literally.
Really? Are we...
Yeah. I guess he had some brain damage. Like when he was a kid, my mom found him in like the mouth of a dog, and he survived, but he never. Let's just say.
He never developed, right?
No. He tried to eat our hair. It's like, yeah, he'll like lick the top of your head, but if he does it for too long, like he'll try and chew your hair. He was the sweetest cat, though. My mom had a cat that lived to 22. His name was Caillou.
That is very old for a cat. Like, that's ancient. Like, I think most cats will make it for like 15 or 18.
Our oldest was 19. He was 2005 to 2024, and his name was Fraser. There were 2 of them, Fraser and Niles. And I swear he's reincarnated, this new kitten, Sinatra, that we drove all the way to North Carolina for. Looks and acts so much like him, I swear. It's like we somehow got the same cat back. If he lives another 20 years, it's going to feel like we had the same cat for 40.
Wow.
I've never had one. Like, you get one often that's the same breed, but they're never quite the same. That's why I don't like giving them, like, I don't like calling them, Snowball 2 or something. But in his case, it's like, and he never had kitteny mannerisms. He just acted like the other Tonkinese. It's like a Siamese type breed.
Yeah.
I posted it on Twitter, Dylan. You've seen it.
Yes, I have.
So, yeah. He's gotten older since that picture, but that's Snotty Potty.
Oh, this guy's bullshit. It's this one puppet that's got not fire attacks. Like he'll block you and then that triggers like a counter. It is so stupid. Hello, what are you? Oh, Devil Star. There we go. I am fighting freaking puppets!
Technically, those are marionettes.
It's a puppet is a puppet. That's what it is. A marionette is a type of puppet. Just because you don't stick your hand up, it doesn't make it not a puppet. Which, speaking of which, this is going to be very interesting. Because, like, I was watching American Dad, and I got to an episode where...
Hold on a second. If you fist a girl, does that technically make her a puppet?
Say what?
Never mind.
Okay, so I was watching an episode where Klaus was having trouble with sharing. And then Jeff asks him, well, didn't you learn sharing from Sesame Street? And Klaus says, we didn't have Sesame Street in Germany. We had Gernot and Strudel. Which is yeah. And here's where it gets very interesting. So they do an episode of Gernot and Strudel about sharing, and Klaus seems like he's learned his lesson. But he wants them to keep doing it because he loved the show when he was a little kid. So he has the family's brains put in the puppets. And he's going to keep them acting the show for, like, ever. Until they get him to admit what his whole deal with it is. And Klaus reveals that when he was a little kid, he basically got the original puppeteers killed in an electrical accident. I won't... The exact details of how, you'll have to watch the episode. Because it's... Let's just say it's very Klaus. Now, here's where it gets interesting. I found out that there was actually a German co-production of Sesame Street called Sesame Strasse. Like, it's not a German dub or anything. Like, it's a full-on German version of Sesame Street. They don't have Big Bird. They have this bear instead. And and how this ties into the American Dad episode is they actually had a studio fire that destroyed the original puppets and sets.
That's unfortunate.
Like, that is a very weird coincidence. Huh, this trail was not there before. Yeah. And I only found that out because I was digging through the comments on a clip from that American Dad episode. Oh, no, you don't. Oh, I hate you so much. Die, you damn puppet! Oh, no. Ah, there we go. Whew, got out of that just fine. Can I buy another? No, I cannot buy another vital star. Oh, man. I am gonna be so fucked. Couldn't buy a purple orb, though. Let's do that. Let's see. Blah, blah, blah. I don't know. Oh, thank God. Oh, I found green orbs. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. They put a bunch of orbs in here. Yay! Oh, they even put a yellow one in here. Yay! So happy. Where does this? Oh boy, I'm gonna have to outrun this spiked wall, aren't I? Come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Huh. Hello, what are you? Something written. The Colosseum entrusts the Conqueror with the lance. The time has come to open the door. Oh my God, he was just standing there. How did I miss that? They're both dead at least. There we go. Oh, almost forgot you. So yeah. Yeah. Words are inscribed. Sacrifices become magical powers and rise as the connecting passage to the skywalk. Okay. What am I supposed to sacrifice then? Maybe I got it. Oh man, not more of... Not this again. I am so not in the mood! I should have hightailed it out of there. At least I got the orbs. So I basically have a checkpoint. It does not look good. Hey, Albaster, anything going on with the chat?
No.
Okay, those guys were a lot easier to take out than usual. Alright. Now it's... Okay, so it opens both doors. Good to know. Let's see where this takes us. Oh, you are not getting a chance to blast me this time, pal. Okay, there we go. At least they're letting me find stuff. Yes, holy water! How much have I got? 1,400. Let's see what we can buy. Alright. Alright, now let's see where this goes. Oh, great. It wasn't bad enough that I had to deal with a moving floor and spiked door and spiked traps. Now I gotta deal with enemies. At least they're easy to take out. See what happens if we can go through. If we can. Okay, so definitely do not want to stay here because this is whatever this says. It's poison. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go?
He just came out of the wall.
Yeah. Yeah, he comes out of the... Yeah, these guys come out of the wall. And that's not a glitch. They're supposed to do that.
Oh!
Yeah. I have a vital start. No, I don't. Oh boy. Okay, I gotta get out of here before I get myself killed. Origin inscribed sacrifices, blah blah blah. What the hell am I supposed to sacrifice, dude? Alright. No, you're not supposed to... I did not want you jumping off. There we go. No! I'm gonna die.
Forcer's back.
Yeah, hey, what's up? We still live?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, we are.
I should have said no so you could say all the offensive things.
See, that's why I hate asking that, because it sounds like I'm about to, and then I feel guilty now, like I'm busted.
Just to clarify,
Well, listen, look at it this way. If you wind up saying something bad, we can always open a GoFundMe and the members can get hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Fuck!
Yeah.
okay, just to clarify,
That's a good idea.
that is, just to clarify, that is exactly why I asked.
Yep.
Remember, chat, I am saying offensive things when we're off air.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Dylan, what did you in the chat earlier? Brett said the most dangerous thing about living in Washington was the Cougars.
Oh, crap.
Oh, no.
Of course, he's gonna... Of course. There's a decoration resembling two knights, blah blah blah. Knights should be holding something, words are carved beneath the decoration. The shields that glow with light and a pair of lances shall lead to the battleground. Shall I use the pair of lances? Yes! Oh boy. Okay, I'm in the Colosseum, now what? Someone's speaking to me inside my mind. Offer a sacrifice to the Colosseum. It shall connect the path to the Wheel of Destiny. Oh man, I gotta fight Griffin again?
Oh, this is definitely a boss fight room.
Okay, now I just need him to get close. I probably don't, but just seems like a good idea to me. Oh my god, it didn't take out Oh god, it did not do what I wanted it to. Huh?
Which DMC game are we playing? I'm not a big expert on the series.
The first one.
There's no way I beat him that quick.
So after you play the first game, are you going to play the second game?
Probably gonna have to.
Or are you going to just skip straight to 3?
Oh, shit.
Oh no.
It's alright, I've still got 3 yellow orbs.
Is it dying or evolving, the boss? Like, I thought it was going to explode for a minute.
Not a... Oh, great, my... Oh, and of course my... And of course all my...
I don't know what's going on
100%.
here. I'm just assuming it works like Zelda.
Not... I don't think they have evolutions.
If you've ever... are you talking about the general gameplay?
Yeah. Or the boss battles here. Because it looked like when the bosses get stronger in Breath of the Wild when you think they're dead.
No, it's just... They're just really tough. Devil May Cry's kind of got a reputation for being more in a punishingly difficult game.
How are you playing it? What system? Like, is this on PC or?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the HD. This is the HD version of the original 3 games that's on Steam.
We might have a re-release for the Xbox One. If so, I'd give it a shot. I want to give Blood Rain on the Switch a shot. I've never played it.
Blood Rain, at least the first game, definitely plays. Like even on the PS2 original, it plays like a kind of like a PC game.
Yeah.
Like has that PC kind of gameplay vibe. Second game definitely plays like a console game.
I just didn't want to know anything about it, and now that I've like way into almost done drawing that Kate Dracula comic. Now I feel because she looks like Blood Rain, and it's like for legal reasons I just wanted to know nothing about it because like I already named her dog Brimstone, which was the like organization in the game, and it's like oh crud.
Yeah, well, Brimstone's a
overlaps.
Yeah, well, Brimstone's also a really generic word that you can't really trademark.
Agreed. I just like it being sort of a fact of reality that I don't know, just like legal shielding.
Okay. Nobody could... You can't trademark the word brimstone, okay? So what's there to worry about?
Well, I understand that. Pride. I don't want people thinking like, oh, this dude just played a video game. That's bad enough. I'm already kind of playing with The Wire. Like, people are like, oh, this is The Wire with Faye, kind of.
When I was making Octagon Princess, a lot of manga was coming out at the same time about female-centric, like, MMA.
Oh, that's what I did to him. I clipped his wing!
Well, you know, Japan doesn't have the same emphasis on originality that the West does. Like,
I mean...
It's more about whether you can do something original with a concept than whether you're the first one. That, like... Something like Digimon and Pokemon is not as embarrassing in Japan as that would be in America.
Even though after Ninja Turtles got big, everyone wanted... We got shows like Biker Mice from Mars.
Oh, sure. Street Sharks and Bucky O'Hare. There were a lot of talking animals at that point in time. Even Cyber Frog. Like, he's kind of a Ninja Turtle ripoff. His fried chicken thing is like their pizza. And that Heather girl is basically April O'Neil. Like,
yeah, I mean, like...
See if we can get the drama going now. Ethan's fans can.
Look how many imitators the Shadow had.
Well, I mean, that one includes Batman himself.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the spider.
Cool. I'm just glad I'm streaming instead of lurking. Like, I have trouble coming up with things to talk about, and then I kind of get on a roll.
Yeah. Like, look at when he imitates the shit. Like, there was like like when at the height of his popularity, like there was like about a dozen pulp heroes that were just copying the Shadow.
Yep. Like with K Dracula, I know people are going to compare it to The Wire and Homicide, but it's not because like I watched those shows and used it. It's because I grew up in Maryland at the same time those were being made. So it's like I'm from the same like, cultural.
You're from the region. You're
I'm
local.
from the like. Yeah, I'm not from Baltimore, but like generally I was in the same. People talk about it, and you know what's going on and all. Like
You are Baltimore adjacent enough.
Adjacent, yeah. I remember the metaphor the other day I used, like cooked in the same pot, I think was how I put it. It involved a cooking pot, but I can't get the phrasing right. I'm poetic when I'm not talking to people, and then when I'm live, I'm just like...
God, I did not realize this the first time, but I had actually clipped his wing.
So do you, like, hit the feathers or something? Is that how you beat him?
No, you just keep bashing him until his health bar goes down to 0.
There's not, like, an eyeball in Zelda?
No weak spots, it's
even
just...
in Ocarina.
It's just dodging his attacks and actually relentlessly wailing on him.
So his health bar doesn't come back when you die?
No, it does.
Or does it?
What I've got
Okay,
it,
yeah.
but what I've got it. What I've got though is
And there's nothing to heal?
no,
is there
I'm
anything
out
to
of
heal
healing
you? Do you
items.
have
The best I've got are
Oh, damn.
yellow orbs that that basically function like a checkpoint.
Ah. Because if this was Breath of the Wild, I would have cooked so much food before the battle.
It's this
And I just have like these healing meals.
Devil May Cry is not that kind of game.
Oh, I know.
Like, have you played? It's the same idea as like kind of like the old God of War games, which took inspiration from,
Uh,
Devil May Cry.
I've heard
Heck,
God of
it's-
War was more inspired by Onimusha, which also was a
was
Capcom
it?
game, so it's not like there's that much
I know
difference.
of it. I've never played it. I know what God of War is, but so far I've pretty much only played Assassin's Creed, GTA, and Zelda. Turbo normie.
I don't know. I mean, like, you're in pretty good company. I mean, like, Cody Rhodes is a huge Legend of Zelda fan. I guess even so, like, his favorite game is Ocarina of Time.
Yeah.
For a long time, he said it was Link to the Past. But...
Really? It's not...
Ocarina is probably the game that made me love games.
Yeah.
Because I got the N64 for GoldenEye, but... I mean, I still love GoldenEye, but... Ocarina was the unexpected... I ended up thinking it was better than GoldenEye, because... I probably just like GoldenEye more for James Bond. Like, you shoot your way through every level. There's one mechanic, pull the trigger.
Nightfire?
What's that?
Have you played Nightfire?
No.
It was released for the GameCube. I think it came out like right as Casino Royale was coming out, but it actually has Pierce Brosnan as Bond in that game.
Oh wow, I
Like
gotta
an
find out
original-
about that.
And it's like an original story and everything. I saw a little bit of it at a friend's house back when it first came out. It looked really good.
Okay.
Have I got him? I've got him on the rope. I've got him on the ropes.
Is he gonna get some kind of like one last power up or something before he dies?
Literal turkey shoot.
I have him. We took out Griffin. And the achievement is called Plucked.
Ada! Is he a griffin? He looks more like just a regular eagle.
Well, for perspective, there was a spider boss in this called Phantom. Which I found out Camille only named it that because its face reminded him of the mask from Phantom of the Opera.
Hideki Kamiya on Twitter, he retweeted like a Bayonetta cosplayer, and in all caps he said, "Marry me." Bro's down bad.
Yeah.
He's an odd fellow.
I mean, people that work with him have a lot of good things to say about him, but it's just don't interact with him on Twitter, especially if you don't speak Japanese.
You beat him. Maybe it was too easy for you.
Oh, look, it's Trish.
The concept of silent following on Japanese Twitter is strange to me. I see, like, Japanese accounts do that all the time. Sorry for silent following.
It's like a good place to stop if you're planning on it.
I'm not sure why they think that's
already
so rude.
vaporized his own turkey.
No, Dylan, have you ever noticed that on Japanese accounts?
Do what?
The silent following taboo. Like, a lot of them will have that in their bio.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
They have this cultural taboo about just following someone and not interacting. Or like following you cold if they don't know you, they have to apologize for it. Like if someone's got good art, I'll just follow them. I don't have to know them. I don't even have to be able to read what they say. It's just like, oh, you do great manga. I'm following you.
Oh, alright.
Have you got the voices turned off or something? Or
Yeah, I
is
got
there-
the volume. I've got the volume turned down low, so I can.
I'll be able to read what they say. It's like, oh, you do great manga. I'm following. Oh, let's see. Okay, I'm watching on YouTube and listening on Discord, so there's like there's a gap here. That's why anything I've said about the game has been like in a weird lag.
Yeah, well, I tried streaming both. I tried streaming on Discord while I was playing, and that threw the sync
You
with the
just
audio.
went down like an elevator in. You just went down an elevator into like a basement. Is that where you are now, or are you further ahead than that?
I just finished the mission. And yeah, I'd agree with.
Okay, that looks like the Spirit Orb thing in. That looks like the Breath of the Wild when you beat the shrines and you go up to the statue. I feel like they've stolen some stuff out of this because a lot of what I'm seeing, it's like this looks like Breath of the Wild.
Let's see. Okay, I've been going. Yeah, it's been about 2 hours. I think. Yeah, you're right. This is a pretty good place to call it, Alabaster. Right. Plus, I already saved the game.
So are
anyway.
you stopping the stream here?
Yeah, I'll stop it. I'll stop it here.
Okay.
Yeah. This is. Usually they don't last more than a couple hours anyway. I just need to get OBS to cooperate. There we go.
But no, what it did.
There we go. All right, there we go. So yeah. Yeah, so we should finish up. Hopefully, we'll finish up Devil May Cry by next week. Cause man, I really feel dumb for missing
Patrick
out.
Stargate.
Isn't it a short game? Like, why is she there?
Why is who there?
It went to Kate and then Maeve. Okay, it's just like going through some random art.
It's a slideshow. Oh, that I have just so
Yeah.
just to keep this stream visually interesting.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna drop out
Yep.
here.
Yep. All right. So yeah, this is. So yep, we'll come back next week. Hopefully, we'll be able to finish up Devil May Cry. If not, well, that's just more. More to play. So yep. So I mean, like having gotten a little inundated with it, considering you're pretty much a newcomer to this, Alabaster. What do you think of it?
You talking to me?
Alabaster, but if you want to say something too, Forrester, go ahead.
I mean, just speaking as an outsider looking in, it's really clear. This, well, I mean, I played Bayonetta, so this isn't too unfamiliar. But it does have that
I did that one.
early 2000s kind of action aesthetic
Mm-hmm.
that I really dig.
Mm-hmm.
I still say Breath of the Wild stole from this because I'm looking at it and it looks a lot more like the boss combat. Like Breath of the Wild looks more like this boss combat and even like going to the statue afterwards. It looks more like this than it looks like the Zelda games when this came out. I feel like they did take notes. But that's all I have to say because I don't know that much.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to go ahead and drop out of the stream right here. So I'm going to say goodbye to you guys.
All right. See ya.
See ya.
Yep.
Take it easy.
Yeah. So yeah, you can see why this game is so beloved, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Dylan knows that. I'm just talking to Alabaster.
Yeah. I'm like, I played every single one. Two and DMC Devil May Cry.
Yeah. Which
I mean, okay, DMC Devil May Cry is not a bad game. Okay,
it just
with
shouldn't
an
be
asterisk. I'm putting
it
an
just shouldn't be
asterisk.
called Devil May Cry.
Oh hell no.
Yeah, like if it had been called literally anything else, people wouldn't hate it as much. Like I even said this with
Demons Pro.
like I even said this with Dusk last week. Like the two things that I think really did that game in was one, they called it Devil May Cry when it was going so far off what the series had been up to that point. But I think really what left a bad taste in everyone's mouth was when the lead dev said in an interview when he was asked about the fans' reaction to the new Devil May Cry, he just very nonchalantly said, "I don't care." Which, like on the one hand, I'm all for on the one hand, I'm all for artists just seeing their vision through, but when you're handed something like Devil May Cry, there's certain expectations that come with it.
Hideki Kamiya is probably like the bluntest Japanese person, like
He just does not give a
like
fuck.
ever. Like him and Yoko Taro. At least like Yoko Taro's like
He's
you know
weird.
kind of nice.
Yeah, Yoko Taro's just...
He's weird.
Yeah, Yoko Taro's just a weirdo. But he's a charming weirdo.
Hideki
gotta get
Kamiya
going,
is just
guys,
a
but-
dick.
Thank you for having me on.
Yep.
We beat the chicken.
Yep. and he got fried. Yep.
Bro got cooked.
Yep. All right, we'll see you guys all next week.
Yeah.
Bye bye.